You want to be a good mother. You're worried that you're not a good mother. That's why you're not a good mother. Because you're too worried about yourself.
No, but I worry about my kids, that I'm not giving them what they
That you're
should,
not giving.
enough, what I should.
Right. So you feel
the
guilty.
way I should.
So you feel guilty.
We always feel guilty.
Yeah.
So it's all about you.
We need to feel
Yes.
it for the kids. Like,
No, it's
it's
not.
not good enough for them.
You're
Like,
not.
sometimes.
No, so the way it's supposed to be is, how does this kid get what he needs? If I can give him, fine. If a school can give him, fine. Not am I a good mother? What does this child need?
So if it's something that I feel that I cannot give, so
So you get somebody else. You hire a teacher, you hire a babysitter, a tutor. You get the help. Why? Because the child needs it. Not so that I'll be a good mother. It's not personal. It's not ego. A man came to me once. He was crying. He says, I realized I'm not a good father. I said, took you this long to realize it? Of course you're not a good father. Now what are you going to do for your children? Nobody is a good mother. And nobody is a good father. And nobody is a good Jew. You're a good Jew?
no,
You know what it would take to be a good Jew.
we try to be Benoni.
You try. That's it. So you're going to be good? You'll never be good. Stop measuring and judging yourself.
It's not about being good or bad. The bad does not exist. It's all about learning and
What is needed?
yeah.
Not what do I need?
What is needed from me? That's
Yes. So, are you a good wife? No, you're not a good wife. I don't even know you, but I'm sure. No, you're not a good wife.
It's what the definition. Everyone has a different
Exactly.
definition.
But everyone knows a wife who is really a good wife, right? So, it's always, right? And that's true. But if you're measuring yourself, you're not available. The more busy you are with yourself, the less available you are to your children, to your husband, to God.
but you
So
need
people say
to want to be a better person, no, and to improve.
But don't
and
compare
need-
to others.
you need to want
compare
to,
to yourself, like
you want
always improve.
to accomplish more.
To be enough.
Accomplish more. Don't become more.
Better person.
More accomplishment, not a better person. The need to be good is terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. See, you read the Ten Commandments, Seret HaDibrot. Zachor et Yom HaShabbos L'Kadsho. Does it say be nice? It says Zachor et Yom HaShabbos. So if I am keeping Shabbat, am I nice? Who cares? You're keeping Shabbat. That's what he asked. Well, if I keep Shabbat, will my family be closer and we'll get to... Stop changing the subject. The subject is keep Shabbat.
But you have the after the
But you're always looking, so what will I get from? Don't do that. Don't make everything personal. It's a psychological problem. If I'm always thinking about myself, I have a psychological problem. I'll never be happy. Even when I'm happy, I'm not happy. Because I'm only happy because I'm good. If somebody tells me I'm not good, the whole thing disappears. Can't live like this. So if somebody says, You know, you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. That is such a lie. It's such a bad. The more you love yourself, the less you love everybody else. Because you were given love like Bill Gates was given $200 billion. You think it was given for you? Hmm? You have love, so you love yourself? That's as crazy as I can speak very nicely, so I talk to myself. You talk to yourself. I'll put you away. You don't talk to yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't keep all your information to yourself. Nothing you have is for you. That's called being a shliach. Being a shliach means whatever you're doing is for somebody else. You're just the shliach. Like, don't shoot me, I'm just a shliach. So it takes a lot of pressure off, emotional pressure. I'm going to tell you what Hashem said. Why did he say that? What do you want from me? Don't scream at me.
The messenger.
I'm the messenger. You're not a good wife. You're not a good mother. You're not a good daughter. You're not a good Jew. So what's left? So what are you good for? Only, are you good at business? You are or you're not. Why? Why? Because you can count it. I can show you on paper that you are good at business because you made a profit. It's measurable. What does it mean to be a good mother?
It's not measurable. Exactly.
Everybody has their own definition.
It's endless.
We think that if
So let me ask a very simple question. If your child says to you, if your 10-year-old daughter says to you, you're not a good mommy, are you in shock? Are you devastated?
No. I'm telling to my daughter, I'm not a good mom, it's okay. I'm not. That's
Huh?
it. Go find someone else if you think.
I didn't hear.
I'm not telling you.
told me that, and I said, you're absolutely right.
no, I
But you don't go cry in your room.
no,
Oh, I'm not a good mom.
No.
Why?
because they're kids. And
Because you don't care about their opinion?
Yes, I
no,
don't care.
because I know what's the reason they're saying that.
So, for example, you tell the child, you have to do the homework. Child says, I don't want to. You say, you have to do the homework. You're not a good mom. I'm not a good mom, but you have to do the homework. Stay on topic. Yeah, so I'm not a good mom, but you have to do the homework. In other words, you're focused on what needs to be, not whether you're good or not good. But in business, yeah, either you're good or you'll get fired. It's measurable. But the things that are not measurable, don't try to measure it. You're just going to make yourself crazy. So that's how we should be with marriage, with children, with being a daughter to your parents. Start today. What was yesterday? Why are you living in the past?
Even the present.
Start. Not because yesterday was terrible, and not because yesterday was wonderful. Because yesterday is gone. Now what are you going to do today? It's a new world, a new day, a new life. How are you going to start? Anyway, this is really the key to all the questions you might have.
Many times in classes, the girls ask, how do I know what's needed from me? What's mishlichut? What am I here for? Being a mom is not enough. Being a wife is not enough. You can do your best, but you always feel there's something bigger you have to fulfill.
Yes.
How do you know what is?
Whatever appears on your plate. The people you know, the job you have, the community you live in, the shul you go to, all of that. What are you doing to make that better? I'll tell you an interesting little story. There were two men who were religious but not Chabad. They were walking in Crown Heights, and they saw the Rebbe. The Rebbe was on his way home. So one of them said to the other one, that's the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Let's go say hello. The other one said, no, I don't want to. He said, what? It's the Lubavitcher Rebbe. He said, I don't want to. So the guy said, okay, fine, I'm going. He goes, he says hello to the Rebbe, speaks for a few minutes, then he comes back to his friend. His friend says, what did the Rebbe say? He says, the Rebbe asked me where I'm from. I told him I'm from Cleveland. He said, in Cleveland there's a mikveh that I hear is not being kept up well. It's a little bit ugly, and it's discouraging women from using the mikveh. So when you get home, see what you can do to make it. He says, the Rebbe gave me a job. So his friend said, I told you not to go. He does this to everybody. So first of all, why did the Rebbe do that? Why
We have a mission.
Why did he always do that?
Because they have to make the world better for everyone.
Because the Rebbe believed that everything is your shlichus. Somebody talks to you, what's the shlichus? What is the shlichus? We met, not by accident, so it must result in some improvement for somebody else. Oh, how are you, man? I love you. I love you. You love me. No. We got together not for ourselves. So when two people meet, how will that make it better for someone else, for the third person? That's why the Rebbe gave dollars. Come say hello. Not just hello. Here's someone is going to benefit. Somebody's going to benefit from our meeting. How do you know what should it? He asked him, where are you from? Cleveland. Oh, in Cleveland there's a mikveh. You're from Cleveland. Okay, so take a hint. What can you do for Cleveland? So we don't have to go looking. God puts our shlichus in front of us and hopes that we can take a hint. So yeah, your family is there, obviously, yeah. But so is your community. So are your friends. So is your job. So whatever it is you're doing, you don't have to go looking for weird activities, you have to go mountain climbing. Whatever you're doing, what's the shlichus part of it?
For someone else, not for us.
So in everything we can. So what can I do to make it better? Not because you want to be good, but because the world needs to get better.
Definitely.
And since you have nothing else to do, no celebrity, no actor, no singer, no political leader is as famous as the characters in the Bible, in the Torah. Everyone knows Adam and Eve, or they don't know Adam from Eve. Everyone knows Moses, everyone knows King David. It is still the bestseller of all time. And yet, how many people have read the Bible from cover to cover? How many people have studied the Torah from cover to cover? Everyone knows a few quotes. Even those who study the Torah, how deep, how thorough, how much are they getting out of their study if it's not deep and it's not profound and it's not personal? It's time to get what we need out of the Bible, to get what we need from the Torah, to enhance our lives, to create a life worth living and so on, to get to know God through the Torah and to find out how we can serve Him properly. So we have a program. We're offering insights into the Torah, understanding the characters in the Torah, the surprising elements, the mysterious elements. Every other Sunday, for an hour, we're going to go deep and we're going to go thorough and we're going to find out what the Torah is really telling us. This course is available for those who are members of the Soul Circle, an exploration that has not yet been presented. So join us every other Sunday when we finally make public and make available the deeper elements, the insights, because Torah has so many layers of meaning. We've got to go past the obvious.